Thank you, Chris, and hello to everyone joining this session. There are many questions surrounding emerging technologies in education, such as what role do they play in a university setting? What can they offer educators? Can they enhance teaching and learning? Should we go down the path of investing in these resources? And if so, which ones should we invest in? Or is it just all kind of fun and games? When I began my own research on the use and prevalence of emerging technologies at universities, I discovered that many were in fact investing in makerspaces, VR labs, innovation centers. Some of these labs were housed within libraries, some in departments, some received funding from grants, some had funding from new technology budgets. It really ran the gamut. These are photos from my visit to Penn State University and their Center for Immersive Experiences. What I also discovered in my research was that there seemed to be a lot of games in the VR space and less educational content and hardly anything in the area of mental health training, mental health education. And this was an area that I was really interested in learning more about. And so while I was learning more about VR labs and centers for innovation, I was also looking into research around VR. And I found studies that indicated improvements in learning outcomes, motivation levels, engagement, improvements in empathy, enhanced empathy. And I was finding that VR had a place as an innovative pedagogical tool. So given all of this, investments in emerging technologies, a shortage of educational content, research on learning outcomes, and then of course, tech-savvy students, digitally born students who are comfortable with this new technology, we developed Mindscape Commons. So Mindscape is the first and largest collection of virtual reality video content for teaching and learning in mental health. It's designed for faculty and students to use. The 360-degree video content, which you can view immersively, can be accessed with an Oculus device such as this, or with a simple $5 cell phone viewer like this that you insert your cell phone into and view it immersively. If you don't have access to a headset, the content can be viewed on your laptop or just on your cell phone. Imagine you're a student learning how to help someone heal from a very difficult experience. Part of being a successful mental health provider is, of course, to have a great deal of empathy. And we do hope Mindscape helps to develop that important skill. What does it feel like to be bullied, suffer from depression, or face homelessness, for example? This video clip coming up next shows an example of one of our virtual microcases. We developed these microcases in collaboration with faculty and graduate students at Mercer University in Atlanta. These are 3 to 5 minute long immersive videos where students are exposed to clients in distress. And we're viewing this on a laptop right now, but the idea would be that you could use a headset to really feel like you were right there in the same room as the client.
Oh, I'm here because she wants me to be here.
I feel my heart beating really, really, really fast, and I get so nervous, and I feel like my breath is getting shorter and shorter.
Like, my thoughts are always just about what could possibly go wrong, or like all the time. It's like just constant chatter in my mind. I can't get it to stop.
Dr. Tyler Wilkinson at Mercer University uses these microcases in his teaching, and this is what he has to say about them.
Now, students typically don't have interactions with real clients or more interactive experiences until they get near the end of their program. What these virtual microcases do, it's almost like a living and breathing case study where students have a very immersive experience that more closely approximates what they'll find in a counseling context. And this allows me to really add and deepen my teaching and learning abilities with students such that they have more of a heightened awareness about what it's like to be a mental health clinician in the real world.
Just a few weeks ago, I attended a mental health conference where faculty from Mercer University presented research on VR microcases, specifically featuring clients with suicidal thoughts. And so in the study, students viewing the microcases felt more prepared and less anxious in working with the client on with suicidal thoughts than with a written case study. So furthermore, the immersiveness had a strong effect on these students, as noted in the quotes. It was an actual person sitting down in a chair telling me things. It felt like I was in the room with him. The immediate sound in my ear just made it that much more real than just watching it. So some interesting findings and research. But beyond the VR and the research I've just been talking about, I do want to note that Mindscape includes an open directory of faculty and student research projects around VR, open source 360-degree video content that we include on our platform and link out to, as well as commercial VR project listings, all of which are freely available to the community. So this free directory within Mindscape, we hope can provide a way for faculty and students to learn more, to share, potentially collaborate in this exciting space. So going back to the original questions, can emerging technology enhance teaching and learning? In our own experience with Mindscape, and thanks to Mercer University's research, as well as other research, we are seeing that VR has a place in teaching and training, and we're really excited to be working with more universities in this technology and content space. Thank you.